If you want to be the smartest person in the room or just enjoy intelligent conversations, here are my podcast recommendations. Here's my proof. Here's my Spotify Wrapped. I listen to more than 99% of people with a Spotify account, so I think you can trust my opinion. We've all been obsessed with Luigi Mangione and everything that's going on with that and the discourse around it. This episode from What Now with Trevor Noah is incredible. I absolutely love the conversation that they had about the topic of how this is a really pinnacle point in society and how the government is dealing with it, how the feds are dealing with it, how the press are dealing with it, how we're dealing with it, the general, opinion of people. And they had a really interesting conversation about how basically you don't feel like what he did was necessarily wrong. Like, morally, sure, should you kill people? No. But was it kind of a Robin Hood moment? It kind of seems like that. So they talk all about that and their opinions on the matter. Very interesting listen. Definitely go and check that out. For anyone who is interested in learning business, this podcast is great. This particular episode, though, is a massive leap forward in knowledge and information. The amount of value that you get from this is amazing. Take notes, save it, re listen to it. This one is really, really good. You want to be the smartest person in the room? I would listen to this. For markets and what's going on, this podcast drops every Monday. It's amazing. These two guys are great together, and it's a non boring way to actually keep up with what's going on in the stock market. Anything that Professor Galloway puts out, honestly, is worth listening to, but this particularly is one that I don't miss. Every Monday it drops, every Monday I listen. Diary of a CEO is one of the best podcasts that you can listen to right now. And this particular episode I loved because it went back to the style of the podcast when he first launched it, where he's actually just reading notes from his diary and processing it and sharing that with us from his life, his perspective, what he's been struggling with, which is a really unique point of view, in my opinion, because you don't really get that sort of behind the curtain look and vulnerability from a lot of top CEOs. So this one is a really unique listen. I absolutely adore this podcast.